Mike McCool here in the Royal Examiner studio, and with me today is Michelle Smeltzer. Michelle is the community liaison person.
Right.
I don't know. I always say that every time because I don't know what your title is on this.
That's a title. That's my title.
You kind of like, I always say, if someone calls me up, I need some help on this. I said, all I can give you is Michelle Smeltzer's phone number because if she can't do it, she knows a guy, So.
Right.
So what do we got going on? We got a lot of stuff coming up here in the next few weeks. We got the One-Stop Resource Center lunches on Friday. Also,
yeah,
let's
we have
start
all
with
sorts
something.
of things. Okay, so the Department of Social Services does a quarterly resource fair, and on June 5th from 1 to 3 at the community center, we're having another resource fair. And this time, I think this is our record. I think we have right now 31 area resources, nonprofits and agencies that are going to be there. So like Cars Changing Lives is going to be there.
That's he's got that set up now. That's his finally got a foundation and a nonprofit thing set up.
Yeah, he's had that. But now he has somebody to run it now.
He actually has a director.
Barbara Way.
That's right. So that's a great program.
So she'll be there, I think. Concern Hotline's going to be there. NW Works, Phoenix Project, Shenandoah Senior Living. We have all sorts of Virginia Works, and of course, Social Services will be there.
See that the Phoenix Project, I found out that Tammy is leaving after 10 years. She's going to retire.
I've heard that she is going to retire.
Avery Harper is going to take over.
Oh,
I did not. I did not.
I did not hear that. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Avery's great.
She's a hard worker.
Yeah.
All right.
So this is at 538 Villa Avenue. This is the Warren County Community Center, which is where it's been the last few times. June 5th, 1 to 3 p.m.
Right. And we were over there a couple times, and we went around and talked to all the organizations, and it really helps the organization because everybody needs to work together.
Right.
No one organization does everything.
Right. That's true.
It's really good if you're looking for if you have a need and you don't know what to do, show up to this thing because 31 organizations in our area here are there to help.
It's a lot. Kids are welcome. So just come on out if you need to know what's going on, you want to know.
Sure.
Volunteer if you want to volunteer.
If you want to volunteer for something,
there's a
they're
great
all
opportunity.
looking for volunteers.
They're all there. They're
Yeah.
Concern Hotline's always looking for listeners, so I do know that.
Yeah.
So come on out to that, and also if you're one of the agencies that's going to be there, a lot of networking goes on there.
Yeah.
So that's great.
Good.
Find out a lot of good stuff. So we had our job fair a couple of weeks ago, and we have been partnering the last couple times with Horizon Goodwill out of Winchester. Right. So they come down, they bring pizza, they bring someone who does haircuts. So we had 14 people got haircuts at this event this last time. And we had one thing I noticed this time that really hasn't been that noticeable in the past is that people really dressed. People looking for employment, came looking. Some men were in suits and women were in dresses. And so it was really, people were really looking for employment. We had companies there that were interviewing on the spot. So we have 2 of those a year, and the next one is in November. So if you're out looking for a job in that time frame, just make sure you look around and when we're having the job fair, the next job fair.
But you also have this job developer person.
Right.
And they can help people with resumes and all sorts of stuff, right? So you don't have to
wait for the job fair, no. But during that time, if there is a need, then we do have another one. But yes, we have Susan Algers, who is our job developer at Social Services, and you can call and ask for her, ask for Susan. You can come in, you can fill out a form for an appointment. She'll help you with a resume and give you some ideas of what to do, what not to do, how to look for a job, how to follow up once you've applied.
Right.
And then, she's in touch with employers that are looking for employees.
Right,
so,
right. And I think she'll tell you what not to do.
Right.
Yeah,
yes.
That's just as important.
Yeah. We were talking about the other day what not to do. Maybe change your email address to something a little bit more professional. Your voicemail maybe a little bit more professional.
Exactly.
So, the next thing I have to talk about is Hearts, and that's the Hope and Rest Temporary Shelter, which was formerly known as the Thermal Shelter of Front Royal.
Yeah.
So we closed for the season on April 6th. And I just wanted to kind of give you like a little recap of our numbers there. So we were at the Presbyterian Church, the Front Row Presbyterian Church on Luray, and that was our second season there. We're very, very happy there and love that they host us. Yes. We had 103 individuals come through the shelter this last season, which was more than we've ever had. We also
unique individuals, or?
Yeah, 103 unique individuals, and we also had. We have a maximum capacity of 35 a night, and we reached that capacity a few times during the season, which we've never, ever done before. So the need is growing. Every year, it grows more and more. We had 17 women come through and 86 men. We had 5 dogs and 1 bearded dragon. So we do, and this bearded dragon it just stayed on their owner, just. Anyway, we do like them to have their pets with them. And as long as they're nice and friendly, then that's not a problem. So we added a new van, so a new to us van, and Seniors First let us purchase one of their vans that they had a replacement for. So we're very happy about that. And we had someone come in and do a little bit of electrical stuff for us last summer. So we updated that. We were able to promote one of our staff members to a manager, which helped the board, kind of take some work off of us. And we were open for 3 additional weeks this last year.
I was going to say, you extended the season.
Yeah, we were extended a little bit.
A couple weeks is a lot. That's a big expense.
Right,
to do that.
it's a big expense. We had some really large donations last year, which we don't have this year. So yet.
There's a lot of angels in our community.
Right, there are. But we had some. The Elks were very, very generous. The churches were generous, and then we had another person that was very, very generous with us. So
we have a date. We have a date selected to open.
I've looked at the calendar. It'll probably be the weekend before Christmas, which is our normal opening, and unless the
weather goes crazy,
unless something happens and we're able to have more donations.
Sure.
But right now it looks like that would be the Saturday before Christmas. So we do have some fundraisers coming up for the shelter to help us. And the first one is the 31st of this month, May 31st.
That's my birthday.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm going to be old.
So you're a Gemini.
Yes. I just barely snuck in.
You did. So it's at the Panda Express. It's an all-day event there, and you just show them a flyer of the we have them online.
Right.
And there's a code for ordering online, which is on this flyer, which I'll give you to put up.
Okay.
And June 5th is Lito's Pizza. Same type of deal.
Back to the Panda Express, and I think and Lido too. Those 2 particular places I know of are very generous with fundraisers,
right?
And will give a certain percentage of the sales of that period to the org. I know DECA has used them quite a few times, and they're just very generous.
Right. Yes, we're very fortunate.
Good too.
And the food, yes, we just had Panda.
And we did
a
a ribbon cutting at Lido's and talked to them, and I know they do a lot of.
They do
stuff
a lot. Yes.
Right.
They've done a lot for Reaching Out Now back during the pandemic, So we have Lito's Pizza, that's on June 5th. And then June 18th, we're going to be in on Q.
Yes,
and they're doing
another
yes.
That's greght.
So they're doing a trivia night for us. And so they're also going to donate half their proceeds for their Tuesday tacos, which are $2 tacos.
Right.
So we're going to be there for trivia night, and that'll be a fundraiser for us. And then again, I'm not sure if I brought this up last time, but we're doing the coldest night of the year walk. Right. But it's not until February of next year.
Right.
So
you did it this year.
We did not do it.
Oh, you did.
We
talked about it.
We did not do the coldest night walk.
Watts did that up in Winchester.
Watts did it in Winchester. Yes. So we decided, well, if Watts can do it, so we can. So can we.
I think it's Robin. Isn't that Robin?
Robin, yeah.
Yeah, she came in and we talked about that. And I looked that up. That's a national event.
It is.
Yeah,
yes.
Right.
It might be international.
It could be.
So I think, I think they're out of. They're out of.
Is an international problem. Yeah.
I think the company that does this is out of Canada. So those are some upcoming fundraisers that we have. We have another one that we haven't started yet, but it's going to be a Facebook Live type of fundraiser. So look for that on our Facebook page. And also, Hearts is sponsoring the lunches every Friday. So First Baptist Church and all the churches in the area that run the dinners Monday through Thursday that go out of First Baptist. So those are, everyone that needs a meal can at least get one hot meal a day,
Right.
Monday through Thursday. But there's really nothing going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So a few years ago, this free lunch was started during the summer when the thermal shelter was closed. So the person that was doing it could not do it any longer, so Hearts took it over. And we have 2 employees that worked for Hearts while we were in season, and now they're kind of running the lunch.
First Baptist has that great kitchen there.
Yes.
And
yes.
they work with a lot of other organizations and provide these meals. It's great.
Yes, they do. So
a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. It's a lot of food that goes through there. They serve like 80, 100 meals a night. So there's a lot of meals that go out of there. But these are sandwiches. So we do sandwiches and a drink and, fruit or something like that.
Sure.
So, and that's out of the Salvation Army. So they're like little fellowship hall downstairs. So that's where we're doing it.
We're not doing it at First Baptist. We're doing it at
Yes. The lunches are done at Salvation Army.
Okay.
Yeah. They used to be done at the gazebo, but we've moved it in so it's inside, and that way when it gets really hot, it'll be inside.
Yeah, good.
So those are the things that I had to talk about.
That's all?
And that's it.
Michelle has always got she's got her hand in a lot of different things.
Oh, I have one more thing.
Oh, okay. See, I knew that.
So the Rotary Club of Warren County every year sponsors a Shred Day.
Right.
And so we have that coming up on June 27th at the Front Royal Fire Department. And that is going to be, it's a little bit different. It's on a Thursday from 10 a.m. to noon.
I can tell you need to get there early.
Yeah, so
because the truck fills up, then
it
they're
does.
gone.
Yes, yeah. And so 10 a.m. to noon. There's only 2 hours.
Yeah.
Bring what start collecting now. That's what I keep telling myself, and I haven't done it yet. Start collecting now to bring in your shred, and any donations that were given. This is a free event. But some people like to give donations for it, and all donations that we receive goes right to the Front Royal Volunteer Fire Department. So that's the last thing I have to talk about.
Excuse me, I'm here coughing.
I'm sorry.
All right, well look, it's great. All the great. Excuse me.
You okay?
We'll have to cut that out. But no, we appreciate all the things you do. DSS has got tons of things they do in our community. It's always great. So we're glad to help spread the word.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Thanks.
We'll see you probably next month.
Right.
As we get closer, we gotta we gotta bring everything up to date.
We have to talk about more things. Yes.
And don't forget about your job developer too. Bring her back in.
Okay. Yes, I will.
All right. Thanks, Michelle.
Thank you.